TT123 at its get-go was an amazing episode. The intro was awesome because Twilight and Rainbow Dash's interaction seemed so good. I'd say this opening scene is perfect. It has no flaws and excels in almost every area. But then again, that's just my opinion. I love this episode's representation of Rainbow Dash, but I think it took too long for her to take her Wonderbolt's history test seriously. She's been wanting to be a Wonderbolt for all her life probably, but I guess this is Rainbow Dash we're talking about. But she thought she'd breeze through it no problem at all. Typical. Though that's exactly what I have a problem with within this episode. We know Rainbow Dash is the athletic type, but it makes the assumption that all intelligent types must be nerds or eggheads, which is a rather unfair assumption, and it also paints all athletic types as jocks, uncaring of anything but being tough and sporty, which is why I found some slight insult in Rainbow Dash's classroom antics. The appearances of the rest of the main six felt dragged out and unnecessary. This episode would have worked out just fine if it had been just Twilight and Dashy, and the rest turned up to help later. I guess that might just be me though. So, something interesting about this episode is we learn a little bit more about the time that Luna was banished by Celestia, something that we've been desperately needing to know more of, as it basically set this entire show in motion. I also like the fact that we learn more about the Wonderbolts, the fact that they're not just show ponies, but they're a real equestrian military force established way back when, though it would be nice to have seen how the modern Wonderbolts came to be. I guess it's kind of like the Red Arrows in a way. But like I said earlier, this episode would have been just fine had it just been those two. The others did not need to be involved at all, especially Pinky with her spoof 90s rap video. I was literally on the floor begging her to stop. It was horrible. The moral of this episode is great, and considering the fact that I have exams coming up soon, I can really relate to Rainbow Dash, as I'm not exactly the most studious of people, but I'm not callous when it comes to school either. I find reading works best for me to study, reading notes, brief explanations. The moral of this episode tells us that everyone has their own methods of doing things, and the fact of the matter is, none of these methods are really wrong. Whatever works for you, it's just fine. Anyway, I'm going to give this episode an egghead out of 10. Also, my friend just posted another video, edited again by me. Go click the annotation to watch it now. So, in the Ponyville Critic, I'll see you guys next time.